Hello everyone, and welcome back. This is Kelthara. If you couldn't tell, we are back at Fenner Nature Center. I honestly have no clue if this is on my face or not. I think it is. But anyways, I think I heard some wild turkeys. I don't know if you could tell or not by the background, but we are back at Fenner Nature Center. I know in the last video I said I wasn't gonna come back here for a while, but I flipped my Lucky Cat coin 5 times on Tuesday, and each time I asked if I should come to Fenner Nature Center on Thursday, and it said yes each time. No matter how I held it, how I flipped it, it said yes. And then yesterday I flipped it again just to make sure, and it said yes again. So, here we are. And we're starting back at the place where we left off with the strawberries. So, I just got this here new phone. It's a LG Stylo 6, and I did a little test, and it worked wonderfully. It didn't have very much, if any, vibration. Like, right now, I'm shaking the phone pretty fast, and it's staying pretty level, which is very, very nice. It doesn't have as much blurriness. I don't know exactly how much time I have for recording on this, but yeah. Just gonna record, see what we get, how far we go, all that. And this time, I'm just hoping that I'm not gonna have to do any cuts in the video, like the last one. But if so, since this phone, besides this, I've only done, well, this will be my second video on here. I did the test video and then this. So, yeah, I haven't taken and put many more apps on it. I put MIUI on it, because I use that quite a bit. I got Wish, which I have spent almost all of my stimulus check on Wish, which I'm not too proud about, but I did get a winter coat. Supposedly it's gonna arrive by November 24th, but yeah, I wish it would arrive sooner. So the path I just took is kind of a dead ender. As you can see, comes out to here. Oh, there went a squirrel. Anyways, not really much to see over here, but my dad would take and bring me over here. Oh yeah, some shops over there, I think, and a house. I don't really pay too much attention to that side, but he'd bring me over here and we'd catch, in the summer, we'd catch a ton of grasshoppers and that. And this is a rather pretty, sorry, mosquito in the face, feather, turkey feather. Gonna keep that. Not sure if I told y'all, but my policy is when in a nature center or any of that, or just anywhere in general, if you find a feather on the ground, it's been shed, the bird doesn't need it anymore, it's just gonna blow around, return to nature, disintegrate, all that. I know some feathers, unless you get a permit, like turkeys and eagles, it's technically illegal to have those feathers. That's plain stupid. They are on the ground, they've been shed, the animal doesn't need it anymore. It should be free to take, like the wild strawberries, like wild blueberries, like wild raspberries. Free. It's nature's gift to those who walk the land. And if you think any different, honestly, I want you to explain why you think that way. Because I don't see where the issue is with picking up nature's gift. It's on the ground. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's nature's gift to whosoever picks it up. Whether it be another animal who will use it to make a nest or decorate something, or a human to make clothing, jewelry, or whatever they want. Whosoever or whatsoever picks it up is the one that nature intended to give it to. And it should not be illegal for people to take and pick up nature's gift. We didn't create the animals. So, and the animals didn't create us. And we all live in the same space. Therefore, we should take and benefit from each other. Humans should help animals, and animals, they already help humans a lot. Like cows, for example, they give us milk, they give us their meat when they're older and ready to go. Some people don't really pay a lot of mind to the fact that animals do have like feelings in that, but if you are one of the few who does, like when animals get old, they naturally die. So if an animal's getting old, you can tell it's when it's getting ready to want to die and pass away. So keep a close eye on the animal, and when it dies of natural causes, the meat's free. Like, it doesn't need it anymore. Easy way to get food without hurting the animals. And chickens, they're constantly laying eggs. However, not all of them are fertilized. Now, it's not exactly an easy thing to tell if the eggs in that are indeed fertilized or not. However, there are ways of telling. So, you could take the unfertilized eggs, because once they're laid, it's impossible to fertilize them. So once they're laid, if they're not fertile, there's no need for the chicken to take and watch over it, because it's not going to hatch. It'll just go bad. So, to take and help humans, we can take and help the chicken to not have to worry about whether the egg's gonna hatch or not. We can take the unfertilized eggs and eat them. It's not hurting the animal. It's not fertilized, so it's not taking and hurting the chick. It's not killing anything. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. And I think I'm going on a rant, so I'm just gonna shut up now about that. But yeah, if you feel differently, I want you to leave a comment with how you feel about all this that I've just mentioned in that, and tell me your thoughts. Like, because honestly, if like cows, if they aren't like they're constantly producing milk, so if there's no way to release it, they don't have a calf at the time, there's no way to release it, their udders are going to get bloated. And so the human helps the cows out and milks them. And then, by helping them, they give us their milk for us to drink. It's a win-win situation. We have something good to drink. They're not in pain. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I could go into, but I really need to stop this train of thought before I start yelling and that. Anyways, yeah, as you can tell, I've just kind of been on the same path, and it's a skinny path. No more than one person can walk it at a time. So, never walk this path unless you are okay with going in the weeds. Because, well, not exactly weeds, but the tall grasses and that, and all the other plants. I mean, right here's a good spot for, like, spreading out and letting others walk ahead in that, but most of this trail, this is the first time that's opened up. Oh, and there's someone behind. So, I'm gonna start walking faster to try to get on a wider trail. Because, if possible, I don't want them to have to worry about their voice being in my video on YouTube. Because some people I know would get angry about that. Like, and this channel, it's just for fun, pretty much. Nothing huge. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, I know exactly where we're at now. So in one of the other videos, I told you about a mini bridge. This is it. During spring and that, the water would be up higher. But we're basically back at the entrance, pretty much. Yeah, there's some overflowing algae water. Over there is the that red barn. Anyways, let's see. Where should we go now? I want to get those humans off my trail. I know. Not exactly gonna be the funnest route, but we're backtracking. Cause I am not fond of humans. Yeah. They're deciding what way to go. But anyways, yeah. So you can see the little bridge from over here. Better from this here angle. And the water comes from that lake over there. I really don't want to go this way. But, oh well. Oh yeah. There's that there giant tree over there. Well, not exactly giant, but fat, definitely. Okay. They've gone a different direction. But we're already back at 5 trails. Ugh. We've been down the trails that go that way. And that trail there, it leads to, basically what the trail over there leads to. But that one's slightly longer and has more stuff on it. So now that those humans should be moved on a fair bit, at least by the time I should get there, I'm gonna go ahead and walk back towards that area. I haven't really shown y'all what's in my backpack because I don't really want to waste time on it. I got here around noon, and yeah, I've got to be leaving around 3:30 in order to get back to the stupid shelter by 5. Yes, I called it stupid. I really don't like that place. the staff there, they're all supposed to be Christians. I found 3, maybe 4 real Christians there. Like, yeah, I know being a Christian, you're still not going to be perfect, but you should at least be way nicer than some of the staff there is, and way, way, way more considerate of people's needs and that. And the fact that not everyone is a Christian, and whether you like it or not, if they are not a Christian, they should not be forced to go to chapel. Like, that's just plain stupid. If they wanted to go to chapel, they'd go. Like, it's free. There's even churches. There's other YouTube videos as well on Christianity and that. Like, if they wanted to, well, right now I'm talking U.S., Michigan, the Lansing-ish area, but if they really wanted to, the people in the area, there's tons of churches, there's YouTube. Not everyone is a Christian. Not everyone is going to be a Christian. And whether they like it or not, they need to learn to accept that fact. And not force people to take and do chapel. I mean, they do it every single night, and then you're forced to do counseling every single week if you do not work, which is stupid. I mean, for the people who actually work, they have to see the counselor every other week. And then they have biblical counseling, which some people on their paper, it said that they had to do that in order to be eligible for another extended stay, which not everyone's a Christian. So yeah. And then there's certain stuff that they won't let you have. You can't bring your own blankets. So, and if you get a place and you don't have quite enough money, you can't take the blankets or sheets that they've been letting you use. So, yeah, it's just kind of messed up and that. So, yeah. It's just, and they don't even have a suggestion box. Like, they're supposed to be for the people. And they want people to give them suggestions on how they could make the place a better place to be for while you're homeless. But humans, we don't remember everything. And so they should have a suggestion box so that people can let them know what exactly they could be doing better. And yeah. So when I was younger, this here trail leading to that there little watch box was never here. you had to duck through brambles. Oh yeah. And if you have trouble walking, I suggest you don't really come down to this here, because there are quite a bunch of roots that, if you're not paying attention, they will trip you up. But a couple of falls, me and my dad have walked all the way across this here little marsh, like, without getting any of us wet. Like, oh, this here root, that will definitely trip you up if you ain't paying attention. Like, okay, but yeah, this here little trail never used to be here. It's nice, but it also takes and makes the fact that this is here more obvious to the animals. And inside here, I've been coming here since I was a little girl. Like, and this here painting was never here. And the roof of this place was always covered in spider webs and beehives and all that. Oh, cool. A little spark rock. I'm gonna take that with me. It's very pretty. And it says on the back, fade. So, can't quite see it very well. But yeah, whoever Fade is, I'm guessing they're the ones who drew this. Well, painted. It's very, very beautiful. Oh yeah, right up there. I'm gonna try to zoom in a bit. Oh, that's cool. Set this rock down. Yeah. That is awesome. Yet also not awesome. Sorry, I don't have a steady hand. But, oh my gosh. That is awesome. Pure awesomeness. Let's see. Can we get from this angle? Yeah. That's just plain awesome. I love animals and insects and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, from in here, there's quite a lot of little windows you can look out. But that there little nest, there used to be tons of them in here. Like, tons. And, like, it's just kind of fun to peek out and see what you can see from in here. And when I was a little girl, they did not have these here 3 little windows. And so I would take in this here corner if I had to go potty, and this is quite a ways from where I lived. So I'd just take this here tiny little path right there, and it was private, no gaps over here. And so my dad would have me go potty there while he was inside. And, like, it was just a private little place. No one could see me. Now this here is a path. Okay, I need to get this rock in my purse before I lose it. There we go. This here little path. This is just awesome. This is how both the other path and this was, both down here and up here. Now, this one, you can kind of tell, isn't used as much as the other paths. So, let's see if we can, oh no, flew up. Oh, it flew up. Maybe. It's flying away too fast to get a good little piece on it. But anyways, had to dunk under that a little. But it's just nice and peaceful out here, and this path isn't quite used as much. And here's another little fun thing. Bambies! 2 little fawns! I did not even notice them. I was so hoping that we'd get to see them today. Yay! So happy. Anyways, you'll find these here puffball mushrooms. They're literally just like a ball. Oh, I'm just so happy right now. None of the other videos had the fawns in them. Those were Mama's little kids. Now, Mama, she's a doe that lives in this here forest. And every single year, no matter the conditions, whether there's enough food or not quite enough, she always, no matter what, gives birth to twins. Here we go. So, this is what the entire path on this side, all the way down there, and over there looked like. And I'm going to level this with my own eye. It's going to be right beside my eye so that you can see. I'm holding the phone right up next to my eye, like turning it like this. You can kind of see my eye, I think, because the cameras are there. But this is basically how, and you can see probably, stick the umbrellas right here. It comes just to the bottom of my chin for getting through here. Okay, now I straightened up a bit because it opened up a bit. But